Hi everybody, how you doing? Dom here from Essential RC, midweek live stream Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Hope you're well. So let's jump into it. We normally start off from London Heathrow, so not going to make any exceptions, going to do the same thing, and I'm hoping others will join in. We are on the West Europe server. I don't check that. Actually, it varies between that and the North Europe server being the better one. West Europe, definitely. Runway 27R. Set flight conditions to say midday and also to June for clear weather. Hey Tom, how you doing? So I was hoping that the UK update that we're all expecting would have happened by now, but apparently it's delayed until, well, for a few more days. Maybe middle of the month. I have actually a slight cough, but I'm going to try my best not to cough. But otherwise not too bad, can't complain. UK is under lockdown, as are many other parts of the world. But I'm not complaining. I'm mostly fit and well, as I'm hoping you are. So let's go to the Discord. Let's get that out of the way. In Discord, Amarok is with us, and Jake is with us. Hi Amarok, hi Jake, how you doing? Didn't hear you, Jake. Your volume's way up. Can be a bit problematic, Discord. So usual routine, taxiing out onto 27R, we're going to take off, go down to London City, gather hopefully. I'm hoping people will join in. If they're not, it could be a bit lonely by myself, but I'm assuming Jake and Amarok will be flying along. Regulars, and are always fun to fly with. No, I can't wait around, Tom. I'm sure you'll catch us up. You could join us at any point. So I downloaded a few new schemes. So this is the Red Arrows scheme, but it's on an MB339. Unfortunately, we don't have a BAE Hawk in Microsoft Flight Simulator yet, but there is a T45 on the way, I hear. Oh, I can see Druids, I can see Amarok taxiing over. Excellent. Now, here's the thing. I suspect they're in F-15s, and that's why they look like Piper Cherokees. What can you do? So just waiting for Amarok to taxi onto the runway, and we'll get going. We won't mess around. Anybody who wants to join can join us along the way. We'll call out and put in chat. Yeah, he's in an F-15E. Okay, that's why I can't see it. Maybe I'll have to buy it just so I can see what you are on the live stream. So flaps are down, parking brake off, ready to roll, powering up in 3, 2, 1, half throttle. And going to full throttle now. 700, 900, no, 100, what was I saying, 90, whoops, 130, first flight, first takeoff, a little bit rough in the air, gear up. See Windsor Castle in the ahead of us. Actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fly. We're going to fly around Windsor Castle and then turn and go down to London City Airport. So, as I was saying, there's a UK update on the way. I'm hoping this will all look. I thought it is Windsor Castle. What do you think it is then? It's definitely a castle. You correct me then, Amarok. What is it? It's high up on the hill. Jake Bullet. And just as I say that, oh, there it is, off to the left. I'm pretty sure it is. It is pretty close. Alright. Turning around and we're flying down to London City. I'm leaving nameplates on for now. They are a bit irritating. And I'm going to sit further back in the cockpit as well. How about there? That's better, isn't it? Well, we just took off from London Heathrow. Flying down to London City Airport, doing about 170, 180 knots. Nice and gentle. Probably should put my flaps up, shouldn't I? There we go, past Heathrow again. Amarok has transformed into a 747. Not something you can normally do mid-flight, but if you've got this developer menu at the top left, then it enables you to do that. and I'm going to join the Thames. See if I can follow the Thames in. Oh, what's that down on the right? It's a stadium down there. Anybody know which stadium that is? I'm a native Brit and I don't know. Come on, keep up, Jake. Just over 200 knots at about 400 feet. I am in an MB339, but it's in a Red Arrows scheme. So there are lots of custom schemes out there that you can put into your download and put into your community folder. Hey Adam, how you doing? Houses of Parliament on the left. And Big Ben. And the Eye, this big Ferris wheel on the right. You need to be on the West Europe server. And we're landing at London City Airport. Following the Thames round now. This is not something you see every day. That's a cruise liner sitting in the middle of the Thames. Guarantee that's not there in real life. Although we reckon the Thames is quite deep, probably deep enough. You'd never get one up there. What would be the point? Canary Wharf on our left, Millennium Dome on our right. Alright Jake, I'll follow you in for landing. You're making it difficult, Jake. Think you landed on me. Alright Jake, no problem. Alright, and then continuing the warm-up. Oh, Rob's in. RC Pilot's log. Going to fly back to London Heathrow. That's how it does that. It's quite annoying. When you hit the brakes, it shifts you forwards in your seat belts. Radawik. Can't pronounce that. Alright. Vortex 2000, how you doing? So going to head back to Heathrow and then we'll do our first trip. Maybe, I don't know if I got to go, just landed 20 minutes. What? Amrock's off as well. Alright. No problem. So here we go. Off back to... I know. It's not all about speed. Throttling up. And flaps up. And while I'm doing that, I'll just go to Discord. Rob, how are you doing?
Good, thanks. If you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Are you well? Enjoying your week?
Yeah, very well, thank you. A little bit tired. Such is the way with new babies.
New babies will do that to you.
Actually, it's not the baby that's the issue. It's the other 3 kids who still need the same attention and entertainment.
I'm very fortunate. I have all my 3 kids have grown up and left home. But you'll get there. Just...
Yeah, we just extended the time range a little bit now.
I look back, it's like yesterday my kids were in their 3 and 4 years old. It's amazing how quickly it goes. Wouldn't have missed it.
I'm in the Euro today. It's pretty tricky to fly slowly, isn't it?
Yeah. But I don't know, slow with flaps, probably easier. So what I'm going to do for the viewers at home, I'm just going to change it to night.
Looks like you're flying a citation in mine.
Oh, does it? I'm actually in an MB339, but I've changed it to a Red Arrow scheme that I downloaded. None of my lights are on. That's a little annoying. Don't know where the switches are for lights. Back to EGLL. I'm doing 250 knots. Profi keeping up with his Learjet. Got his gear down. Right, back into land, and then I'm always open to suggestions on destinations, but Amrock normally comes up with some good trips.
Have you tried the landing challenge at KEB?
No.
It's a good one. It'd be very good in an MB.
All right. Well, should we do a trip? Let's do a trip, and then we'll do like a valley run type thing, and then we'll try a landing challenge.
Sounds good.
All right. Right, gear down. Air brake out, slowing down. Flaps. And we're down. Angry medic parked up in his MB339. All right, let's where are we going to go first? KTEX. This is what I did the other day, but I went the wrong direction. I have practiced it a couple of times. So let me put this into chat. So going back to main menu. So the airport code is KTEX. If you want to join in. So KTEX. Runway 27. If you're in multiplayer options where you can set the weather in multiplayer, you want to set to all players, live traffic, and you can set your own weather. So objective here, this is a valley run, so you want to be staying below the top of the valley, really. to get the adrenaline flowing. Right, so let's turn my webcam off now. I don't think we need that.
Dom, is there an option for the animated taxi out that you get on yours? Because I don't get that on mine.
I must have turned it off on. Well, it was a default, isn't it? I don't.
Mine just goes straight to the cockpit, and I have the ready to fly button, whereas you get a visual thing.
It must be an option. I'll see if I can find it sometime. Just gonna check my graphics settings. Graphics medium, that would explain a lot. I did that the other day when I was somewhere and it was just a bit slow frame rate, and data I'm on, so I'm good. Always a bit of a trade-off between frame rate and the detail that you get. That's better. I thought it was a bit pixely. Yeah, I like that kind of animated taxi out. It gets you in the... Well, you get to see good views of the aircraft before you get going.
Yeah, it's nice. You see, get the idea of the airport layout as well.
Yes, the aerial view, true. Alan Paul, 123, how you doing? Radowich.
Do like the red arrows livery there, but you do look like a citation to me.
Oh. I don't know what that's about. It must be because it's not on the in the cloud. It's just local to my machine.
It's like default modelling. If it's not, you can't model match it, it puts something else in.
I'm going to taxi out of the way, see if anybody's... Tom says he's in. I can't see him. Riddling Wheat 64. So... Alright, stopping here. Just want... We all spawn into the same place. That's the slightly frustrating thing. Alright, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us, 8 of us, I think, so far. This looks good. Alright, so the takeoff, you'll see just off the end of the runway, it dips down to the left and then round to the right into the valley. So just be aware of that. To get the full experience, you need to be low altitude. Alright, so ready to go on 3, 2, 1, go. Half throttle. And full throttle now. $90, 100. It's a bit of a ramp off the end, this thing. 110 and rotate. Gear up. Flaps up at 150. Flaps up. And down we go into the valley. Doing 250 knots. So we go down here for 3 minutes maybe, and then there's a sharp turn left, just to make you aware now. Someone like Amrock wouldn't make you aware. He would just he would just disappear off to the left.
It just goes straight through the mountain.
He would, yeah. He'd just defy physics and gravity and just go through things. Have you got time to do anything for your channel at the moment, Rob? The RC Pilots Log YouTube channel?
No, I've not. But I'm at a stage of all the builds where you just got to put in the hours, and it makes it tricky to kind of film stuff if you just want to get it done. But I've just 3D printed a scale pilot, which I'm painting up on all the spare time I currently have.
Yeah, I know. Pilots can take a long time.
And that's a skill I do not have, by the way, painting.
I once painted a jet and swore I would never ever do it again. See, you're all too high. That's cheating. Right, we're not too far away from the left turn. I can't remember exactly where. Really hope I don't miss it because it's a good run.
Have you had any luck with DCS yet, Dom?
No, but the problem is I can't connect to Jason's Inertia's server. I suspect it must be a firewall rule, which I've added for his IP address.
Right.
Just need to test it.
You really have to invest, don't you, in DCS?
I think it's a left. It's a left there, back there. So I'm pulling back. Sorry about that. I did miss it. Thought I might. I think it's this one anyway. Dropping back into that valley. So yeah, when Jason's got some time, I will try that again because we've done enough Microsoft Flight Sim recently, haven't we? It'd be good to blow some stuff up. And he's put a lot of effort into setting up some missions.
He has,
I think, yeah.
Talking of RC stuff, I was given in the autumn an old Mick Reeves Fornia powered glider, quarter scale thing.
Right.
And it's in a bit of a sorry state, but nice history to it. It was a club member's who passed away a couple of years ago, and it's just been sitting in storage since. So I'm on a mission to restore it and get it back in the air.
I'm with you. It is nice to, there is some. It's nice to get hold of second-hand models and put new life into them.
I really enjoy it. I think I enjoy it more than getting a brand new model.
Yeah, I'm with you. I've got a video coming out tomorrow because I had been working on, I did the Chris Gold's Concorde.
Yep.
That took a while, but that's ready to go. But I had also from Chris Gold's, I've also got a de Havilland DH91 Albatross.
Oh, wow.
Which is a really classic 4-engine airliner.
I was going to say I can't
picture it.
Like.
Yeah, you'll. It's a beautiful shape. There are only 7 of them ever made, the full-size aircraft. They were so it's pre Second World War, but then obviously it was called into service at the beginning of the war. But they were destroyed pretty quickly, I think. But it was initially a transatlantic mail plane. But then they started using it for transport, but they got destroyed. Shame, because it's a beautiful, beautiful shape. So yeah, that's 4 brushless motors.
Right. Is there a model that you don't know that exists that you'd love to have?
Well, yeah, I guess my ultimate is a Eurofighter Typhoon, but twin turbine.
Yeah.
That's what I want. That's the ultimate for me.
Yeah, they're not exactly off the shelf, are they?
Well, there used to be a free wing EDF, which I had. That was a single 90mm EDF. There is the Calf Models Eurosport, which looks like a bit like a Eurofighter. That's only a single engine. I had a JetCat P160 engine in one of those a couple of years back. But I've always wanted, if I was going to do a twin turbine, I would want something like that. So,
Nice.
but no, that nobody makes one. I've asked Skymaster if they would do one. They're not interested. I don't know why nobody's done it, because it would sell like hotcakes if somebody did it.
The sort of thing that HSD jets would do.
Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, why they wouldn't do it. They've done. They've got an F-16. They've got L-39. There's even a UK supplier now for. There's HSD jets. Co-UK and Kingsley Models are selling HSD
Really?
jets now.
I-
But have you looked at the price tag?
Yeah.
Oh my god! The EDFs are like just over £1,000. I mean, big money.
Yeah.
But they're big. They're 110mm EDF fans and ready to fly. You don't have to do anything except put your receiver in.
That's impressive size fan, but then you've got to think about the batteries that go with it.
Yeah.
You know, most of them are at least 12S, aren't they?
I've only ever had one HSD model. It was the Avanti copy. What do they call it? Can't remember now. But that had a 110 EDF fan in it, and it had 2 6S 5000 packs in it. So yeah, I only had 3 sets. So, but I bought a generator so that I could keep recharging when I was out. So it gets to that point with electric batteries. Do you carry on buying electric batteries, or do you buy something to charge the batteries at the field? It's a trade-off. That's not the biggest electric I've ever owned. I did have this was a few years back, I had a 40% scale extra 330, and that ran on 14S 12,000. Wow. And that was only just below the 20 kg limit. It was yeah, with a Plettenberg brushless motor in it. That was scary. You know, 14S, you're getting into voltages which are dangerous, potentially lethal.
Got to have a good spark arrestor in the connector.
You have to have that. Right, okay, so been flying out this way a bit. We're going to head back to KTEX if I can get my bearings. So I'm just going to put my VFR up. And it's behind me, so I'm going to circle around. Got to do a 180 through this valley. Have I lost everyone? No! That's reassuring when you look behind you and everybody's still kept up. I thought I was talking to myself and flying by myself. Right, so I'm going to turn down here. This should be 180 degrees. Back to where we came from. Amarok's back. So it's, I assume, just over these mountains. I'm always a bit worried when on VFR the airport looks very close, but I can't actually see it. I can't see it yet. Oh, it must be... There it is, just down there, isn't it? Yeah. Dropping down into the valley. Matthew, I won't bother meeting us at KTAX. We'll head for a new destination, and we'll let you know what that is imminently. I'm hoping that Amarok has got something up his sleeve. If he doesn't, I'm sure we'll come up something. Alright, on approach. Oh, we need to slow down. That's the first thing. Gear down. Flaps. Oh, and actually, Rob, we were going to do this landing challenge, weren't we?
Yeah, KEB. That's quite good.
Is that the airport code? It's normally 4 letters.
No, yeah, Kilo Echo Bravo.
Oh, right. So I hope everybody's up for that. Park up, and we're going to go to KEB. Alright, exiting out. So, airport code. I'm going to tap this in. Let's just find this first before I tap it into chat. KEB. Oh, Nanwelek.
Yeah, good effort, I think.
Runway 1.
Yeah, it's got kind of a hill on one side and houses on another, so kind of take a pick.
That's good. Yeah, Tom, I was literally right behind you. I couldn't have been any closer, and I think I went through you when you put your reverse thrusters on. So we're off to Nanwelek. Rob's choice. I've never heard of it. I don't think we've been here before, have we?
No, it's one of the newer landing challenges actually in the game.
Oh, okay. Right. Alright, right. I gave up on those. People just seem to get ridiculous scores, you know, regardless of how good you think your own landing is. you telling us it's the wrong runway, Tom? Did I give you? Is not 01?
I think he's gone the other end.
Oh.
But actually, it's probably more challenging the way he's coming from to take off.
Okay, so if you've just randomly stumbled across this live stream on YouTube, I pity you. But this is the Essential RC live stream where we do some midweek or even weekend. We do it once at the weekend. Live streaming of some fun in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So literally anybody who's got the Flight Simulator who wants to join in and fly, you know, in multiplayer and close formation, and on trips that we do and on landing challenges we do, we don't take it too seriously. It's just about having a bit of a muck about, really. Then you're free to join or watch, if that's what you'd prefer. Obviously the first time I've been to this destination because it's taking a little while longer to load it up.
It's taken a while, isn't it, Dom?
Is yours is?
No,
What?
I'm in.
Oh, you're
I
in.
think
Just
everyone
my.
else is
Oh,
as well.
right. God. Could have gone and made a cup of tea. I thought New York took a long time to load up, but this is getting a bit silly.
No, I think it's crashed. It's not that complicated a scenery to load, I don't think.
I've never had I've never had it crash on a load up before. Things always go wrong on the live streams. You play offline and it's absolutely fine. I think it's moving. It is moving. So apologies to everybody's waiting. Oh, good grief. You're kidding me. Yeah, I think it has stopped. Disaster. I'm going to give it 10 more seconds. I have literally never had this happen before, where it just stops loading. Yeah, I'm going to have to restart. Rob, you might as well just have some fun in my absence. I will be back as quickly as I can.
Yeah, I've just crashed into a shed, so...
Oh, okay, yeah. Right. Sorry to everybody on the stream, live stream who's watching. I appreciate that. There's nothing I can do about it. It's a bit quirky sometimes. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh, no sound on Discord.
I've got sound on Discord.
Yeah, you can hear me. I can hear you. All right, starting up again.
Someone just needs to check they're not on the deafen setting with the cross across the headphones.
Right. So what's the particular challenge at this location then, Rob?
So one end of it, it's a very narrow runway, not flat, and it's kind of dirt. Either side of it is water, and there's a hill to the rear of it that you've got to kind of descend down to get on the runway. It's very tricky.
All right. But it's doable in a jet.
Well, I don't know. Find out.
Yeah. You don't know until you try.
I managed to get it down, but I couldn't stop, so...
Checking for updates, wouldn't that be inconvenient if it suddenly decided it needed to update? KEB, runway 1, come on. I don't think there's any way of avoiding all of these startup screens, is there? As far as I know. Right, we're there. Where's my mouse pointing on?
They changed with the UK update.
Right, KEB. Runway 1. Gonna change my scheme very quickly. Go Tricolore. Fly. Please load up this time. What's Jason sharing on the Discord chat? He's working on it, working on his car. Is he? Or is he? He's not a mechanic by trade, is he? Looks like he's fixing something in a garage.
I used to be a mechanic by trade. I did it for about 3 years in my own little workshop.
Oh, did you? Right.
Couldn't make enough money though, so I gave it in, went back to IT.
Always money in IT. Right, I'm here. Hi everybody. Right, let's turn my webcam off.
If you spin your camera around and look behind you, you'll see the challenge.
Oh, it's behind me, is it? Oh, I see. Drop in over those, over there. Alright, let's give it a go. Full throttle. Oh, a bit of a bumpy runway, Rob.
A little bit.
Am I actually going to reach takeoff speed before I get to the end?
You could just about do it.
God!
Shoot the gap between the trees and you get it.
Yes. Thankfully, the local residents had cut some of the trees down. I see. So you can't actually see the runway on approach then? Definitely need VFR on for this. Right, watch our speed. Flaps down, gears down. 150 knots. So literally I've just got to skim the top of the trees, have I, to come in there? Can't see the runway. So it's not over. Okay, not over this one.
Next one along.
Okay, I was dipping down over the first hill.
And a fair bit left, I think.
Oh, on the verge of stall. Putting the air brake in. Oh, over there. Oh, he only did it first time. Wow, I'd like to replay that. I don't know how I did that. I think it's oh wow. I think that's just pure luck. I did that because I was way off to the right.
Maybe that's a technique.
Maybe. Can you take off the opposite way? Probably not, I would suspect. No. We'll give it a go. Wow. Alright, let's give this a go then. Taking off the opposite way, flaps down. Hold on the brakes, throttle up. And brakes off. 110 really we're waiting for. 100 and gear up. Yes, you can. Well, that's certainly challenging. Gonna try that again, see if I can get a straight approach in this time. How did you find this one then, Rob?
It's just one of the default challenges.
Oh, okay, you were saying, oh, it's one of the landing challenges. Yeah, yeah. Gear down, flaps down. Landing's one thing, I think doing it smoothly is another challenge. Putting the air brake. Oh, I can see it this time. Diving down over the top of the trees. You pick up a lot of speed on that run down. And flare. Get down. Oh no. Not good. Throttling up. Wow, why can I do it that time? Not slow enough. Right, I'm going to try one more. And then I'm thinking Mac loop. Right, try and do it without the VFR map this time. Gear down, flaps down. Right, power off. Brakes out earlier this time. Air brake out. Probably still not early enough. Come on, slow down, slow down. Need to be way slower.
Oh dear.
Stop! Stop! Tree! Building! Oh dear. That didn't work either. A lot more practice on that one needed, definitely. Right, I'm going back to main menu. What I'm suggesting next is doing the Mac loop. So what I'm doing is loading a flight plan actually, because I'm not great at remembering the route. North entrance, opening that up. So for everybody else's benefit, we're flying from EGLL. Let me just put that in chat. Hope everybody's up for that. It's fantastic, the Mac loop. Now, just while this is loading up, I'm going to take a quick comfort break, but I will be back by the time it's loaded. So EGLL, I don't think there's a runway designation, it's just EGLL. So I hope to see some of you.
There's 6 runways.
Are there?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Why is it not selected one then? Okay, mate, I'll select one. Hold on. Let's go for... runway 31. Hope that's alright. So runway 31 on EGLL.
Cool.
And I'm back. Alright, so we're starting actually not from the closest runway, but there's a nice fly across the water. Good chance for some close formation flying. I thought we'd take advantage of that. So I'm just going to turn off my nameplates very quickly. Done that. Right, we're all good. So I've only got 1, 2. Oh, it could be spawned under me, but we got quite a few of us. It's all good, all ready to go. So throttling up. And going to full power. Oh, Amrox. Microsoft Flight Sim crashed on takeoff. Now, one thing I forgot to do was turn on the waypoint markers. That's annoying. No, I don't have a second screen, Tom. I'm literally going off speed and everything off the cockpit instrumentation. Right, so I may disappear. I'm probably the leader at the moment. Get the gear up. I've just got to go and switch something on, so I'm going to go into active pause very briefly. And you may be in front of me when I come back. Hold on. There. It's alright. Straight ahead. Keep going, keep going. Sorry about that. So throttling back. We're on the West Europe server. And we just took off from EGLL. And if you look on the world map, you should be able to find us and spawn in at our location. So annoyingly, my waypoints aren't working. I put a flight plan in, and it's pointing at the start waypoint. Weird. So doing about 300 knots, you certainly won't want to be going any faster than that, flying the Mach loop. Well, especially if you're down low. Ooh, that's a good sight. We got me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe about 10 of us now. Oh, that looks good. So you'll see the strip on our left. That's probably where we'll land. Now my flight plan isn't working, so I'm hoping I can remember the route. If I don't, don't blame me. I've got no sense of direction. So there's an imminent left turn coming up. No, well, it depends which way you go, Amarok. Try my route first. See if I can remember it. So slow turn in left. Whoa, I'm no fan of doing things the right way. How about we do it this way, and then you can lead, and we'll do it the other way. I'm probably not going to remember the route anyway. My waypoints aren't working. It's only a game. Looks good from here. I'll probably go wrong right at the start. I think I might have gone wrong. Oh. I was so looking forward to doing it with this flight plan, and the flight plan isn't working. So I've... Amrock, where are you? Oh, how frustrating. How long would it take to fly the whole UK length though? Right. So at the moment I'm heading back to EGOV. If anybody wants to meet us there, I'm seeing if I can get my flight plan working. Because we're having fun flying anyway, even if we weren't going the right way.
Some impressive close flying go.
Yeah. It won't take us too long to get back to EGOV anyway. RAF Valley. That's ridiculous. I've never seen so many so close together in this sim. Good flying. A few at the back, but there's at least 10 of us. Alright, Felix, you'll be welcome. Just make sure you're on the West Europe server. So we're 13 miles away from EGLL, I think. Okay, this is getting silly now. Super close formation flying. Right, I'm going to land and reload my route plan. I'm intent on getting this right. Right. Just resetting. And
Right, I'm going to drop off now. Been good fun. Have a good evening.
thanks, Rob. Take care, mate.
And you. See you soon.
See you soon. Right, I'm going to fly the same route again. Hopefully I can get this route plan working for the Mac loop. Think I've got it now. Okay, so I'm on the runway We're ready to go. And taking off. What is going on? EGOV. Right, so I think I've got my flight plan sorted now. So if anybody wants to come along for the trip, try and do it properly this time. You're more than welcome. Here we go. I can definitely see the waypoints working now, so this should work. Apologies for the last time. So short trip across the water. So hard to trim out for level flight in these things. So I can see 1, 2 Learjets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 MBs and a couple of Eurofighters. I tried this in a Eurofighter and it's so hard to fly slow in the Euro, but I reckon if you can keep it to 300 it's doable. Don't go near the afterburners, whatever you do. I hope you watch this back on the stream afterwards, because it's just... The one frustrating thing is that you get too close so you dematerialise. Don't know why they bother with that. Alright, we're 23 miles away from the first turn point in left. 20. So 2,500 feet at 320 knots at the moment. $16 miles to go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still 10 of us. It's funny how some people prefer flying upside down, isn't it? $12 miles. $6 miles. So ready for the turn in left. Slow roll left. It's much more fun flying in reverse, Amrock. So it does get, I recall, 180 degrees turn round to the right. So I'm going to try to keep 300 knots. Don't spam the chat, please, Met-tab. Round to the right. and ready for a sharp turn left. Sharp round to the left. And to the right. And I think that's it. That's fun. I think that's a fun way of doing it. Shall we land at the nearest... let's land, Amrock, and then we could do your version from the north. I detect sarcasm. I think I know Amrock well enough by now. Amrock, do you want to do it from the other end? Otherwise we'll go to we'll try somewhere else. It's a nice mirror flying going on. I just worry that about people being able to keep up on that distance. That's just going to take a long time, Amrock. So we're gonna land on the runway to the right. Don't know what glitches you're talking about, Zarkos. Alright, slowing down and landing on the right. Oh yeah, but there aren't many of us who've got the... I can't guarantee everybody's got the Eurofighter. It's a bit unfair to do something when people don't even have the Euro. Well, let's do that next time so we can give people advance warning. Yeah, you got that right, Amrock. The chat's quite good at detecting bad language anyway, to be honest. Right, I'll turn labels on, Amrock, and you can lead us on your route. You want to do that? I'm just rolling out down to the other end. Turn around. Alright, we'll move on. Let's just park up then. Do you want to lead us on one of your famous Glasgow runs then? Or the oh, where'd you take us the other day? Lake District. Do you want to do? Can you lead us on Lake District? So going back to main menu. Alright, do Scotland then. So Glasgow, back on main menu, and we're going to Glasgow. EGPF. EGPF from runway 23. I'll turn on nameplates this time. Still on the West Europe server, EGPF runway 23. Oh, good man. Yeah, we did go through that, don't we? And it's like the Bermuda Triangle in Microsoft Flight Simulator. You lose everybody. Wow, we got 68 concurrent viewers. So if you've just joined us, thanks for tuning in. This is the Essential RC YouTube channel. This is a live stream where we, twice a week, with fellow virtual aviators, fly different trips in multiplayer, mostly using these new, relatively new combat aircraft to the sim that are being created by third-party developers, of which the favourites at the moment are the MB339 and the Eurofighter. But there is an F-15 as well, which I'm hearing has improved. So we've just flown the Mac Loop in Wales in reverse, and I think I've converted Amrock. Yeah, I know, I was... That's true. I was doing it every day back then, wasn't I? It's like a drug. I couldn't get enough. Oh right, I just got to turn labels on. Otherwise Amrock will shoot me if I lose him again. And I've got to turn... Right, give me a moment. I'm just going to turn off some assistance. Navigation aids, turn off waypoints. Point of interest markers, I'll turn those off as well. Excellent. Where is Amrock anyway? Oh, he's up there. Right. Is everybody in? Looks like it. I think I'm always last, aren't I? Amrock, lead the way. Alright, throttling up. Amrock peeling off right. If you could try and keep it 300 knots for us slow pilots, that'd be good. There's not a lot of chat on these streams sometimes because we're concentrating so hard on keeping up with Amrock. It does demand full concentration. I think I have tried X-Plane in the past, Chewie. I just didn't like it. It's not as realistic, photo-realistic as this anyway. Yeah, I know, you're flying and typing. I assumed you had speech recognition going on or something like that. Yeah, I've got the Chewie. I've got the Thrustmaster A10 HOTAS. It's very, very good. Mostly made of metal, so should last a long time. Jake on my left wing. Radowich. Oh. Amarok disappeared. Is it just me he disappeared for? I'm following Jake now. You just desynced out, Amarok. Oh, there he is. Did you change planes again? He's like an actress. He changes dress several times during a performance. Like Elizabeth Taylor. Remember that film? What was that film she was in? Cleopatra. And that was the most ever costume changes. Whoop, we went left, Jake. That was like 50 times, I think, in the one film. Ciao, Tetio. We don't speak Italian, I'm afraid. Well, I don't. Someone else might. Oh, this is all very, very close. Alan Paul, right beneath you. Where are you going, Amarok? God. Death spiral. Now I've lost him again. Oh, there he is. We're going round to the right. Yeah, it's not recommended. Oh. Somewhere in Scotland, Ken. We were just departed Glasgow. I've no idea where we are now. But if you go to Glasgow and then zoom out, you should be able to see us. Pulling to the left. We're at Glencoe apparently. You can get liveries on several different websites. You just find them. They normally a zip, and you unload it into your community folder. Which way are you going, Amrock? Straight at the mountain. I don't know where he's gone now. Look at this scenery. Of course, he went left. I should have known. Good recovery. Yeah, still West Europe. Oh, I don't know. It's pretty good. I can't give you the numbers. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Maybe 12 of us now? I think I'm with Virgin. West Europe server. Yeah, I would, Chewy. It's good. Matthew Boylan. Crashed into you. Sorry about that. Michael Gabara on chat. What a loser. Been a pleasure. Landing ahead, apparently. Alright, Amrock. I can't see the landing strip, Amrock. Oh, got it. Blimey, is that it? Coming up already. Brakes, gear, flaps. Put it all down. He doesn't know warning. Landing at 200 knots. Slightly off the runway. Good trip, Amrock. Thanks for that. Everybody else enjoy that? Whew. Where next? That is a good question. Vancouver was good the other day. Should we do some flying out in Vancouver? LAX, if you like. Well, we just talk on the chat, Ken. Let's, Amrock, so we're going to LAX, is that right? I don't mind, I'm free and easy. So, this will probably have to be my last trip of the stream. But KLAX, I assume you mean. The chat that you're on here, Ken, but we are using Discord as well. 7L. So KLAX, Los Angeles International. And we're taking off from runway 7L. KLAX 7L. It's in the chat. If you're a pilot, it is a good idea to join the Discord because you get immediate audio on what we're doing rather than the lagged audio through the stream. Thanks, Arbel 2838. You're welcome. So we're just loading up Los Angeles. Amrock says we're flying across Beverly Hills, Hollywood, then downtown. Like the sound of that. Just check out the stream. Doing good. 54 viewers. Oh, I've been going 2.5 hours. Time literally flies when you're having fun in this sim. Oh, don't crash. Oh, my sim just crashed. How's Salvatore? How you doing? Sorry, Amrock. Just crashed out. It happens once every stream, doesn't it? Just give me 2 or 3 minutes, I'll be back in. Sorry if you're watching. Microsoft Flight Simulator does have this annoying tendency to, you know, for every 2 or 3 hours of play, it crashes. And then it just takes a couple of minutes to start it up again. Which is what I'm doing now. So this will be our first city trip for this live stream. We do tend to fly a lot of kind of valley flying. Closest formation flying we've had, I think, on all the streams that I've hosted recently. Great to see so many pilots joining in. But you can never have too many. How to join on Discord? The link is pinned at the top of the chat. You can't miss it. So sorry for the short delay. I'm just waiting for the sim to start up again. Right. KLAX. What did he say? 7L? There isn't a 7L. Yes, there is. It didn't list it. Here we go, loading in. So again, thanks for joining the Essential RC live stream. We're playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. More and more pilots kind of joining in. It's midweek. Still get a good turnout. 10 to 12 pilots flying along together. Did the Mac loop earlier. Just done a trip out of Glasgow. And now we're heading to Los Angeles. As long as it doesn't break again. Nearly there, Amrock. He says. Don't think I've been to LA before, which could explain why it's taking a little while to load up. Because it downloads all the scenery from the cloud. Here we go, we're in. Holy smokes. So I'm here. LA is just an overpriced Spain. So I'll just taxi out of the way. Matthew Boylan is in. Woo-hoo. Rock and roll. Got a fair few players in. That's good. Move off the your initial landing point if you do join in. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least 11. Again, Commander Amarok is leading the way. So when you're ready, Amarok. Not that I can see him. Amarok, you there? Are you ready? I don't actually see him. We might just get going and he'll catch us up. Oh no, he's not connecting. I'll tell you what, should we get going? Alright, we'll get going. Maybe you can catch us up. I don't know where I'm going. Be a random trip. Alright, everybody. So, throttle up to 50%. And 100%. Oh, Amrock's joined. He's in a 747. And rotate. Gear up. Glad you could join us. So where are we going, Amrock? Come on, where are we going? Off to the left. Follow the 747, everyone. And don't be surprised if he changes plane mid-flight. Fly north to the hills, then right. Gotcha. I'll catch you up. Keep it smooth, old chap. Down the beach, this will terrify the beachgoers, won't it? I can't count. There must be There's over 10 of us. Do you slow down a bit, Amrock? Remember, you've got 4 engines and we've only got 1. Oh, it's the Hollywood sign. I haven't seen that in this before. Look at that. Hollywood. How cool is that? Killing my frame rate. Gods. Oh my word. My frame rate has gone through the floor. Anybody else suffering? Now I've literally frozen up. Oh god. I think the Hollywood sign just crashed my sim. Oh no, I'm still going. That was about 10 seconds I stopped for. Where's he gone? Just as well you're in a 747. I can't spot you for all the nameplates, Amrock. My GPU is flat out in LA. Yeah, I think I'm down to about, oh no, 20 frames a second. I'm actually less than 1 frame a second now. Hammer rock. This is bad. Oh, we're going again. No, is it? It's not just me then, Dan. I've got to change my graphics settings. I've got to turn it down. Come on, come on. Oh. I think my CPU is melted. And gone down to medium. Right, lesson here is don't go to LA. Literally, I think smoke is about to start pouring out of my poor desktop PC. How? What? What are you? How are you doing that? Well, it's a bit better. You're not running at ultra then. I was running up at ultra until that point. Right. I think I'm going to find somewhere to land. KLAX off to my right, so and I think that will be my lot for today. I think my GPU needs a rest. Actually, LA is very good. I just think it needs a bit of, it needs a bit of tuning. So this is where it ends for me on this live stream. Thanks to everybody who's taken a part. We've had some fantastic flying. Oh dear, something's beeping. And we'll do it again soon. Not probably on Saturday about midday. If anybody wants to join in, this Saturday midday, be a bit of fun for the beginning of the weekend. Thanks to Amrock, Jake. Thanks to everybody else who joined in, regulars, Valiant, Dan, thanks for joining in. It's always a lot of fun. Amrock, Mach 1 into LAX. Gear down. What speed are we doing? Slow it down. Air brake. Flaps. It wasn't just me then. Matthew Boylan right in front of me. Don't know what moderators on the Discord or on the channel. Not on the Discord. No, just me. Just me. It's not that much work, to be honest. Alright, so I'm just going to park up. That'll do. Silver Surfer. Alright. Here we go. thanks very much, everybody. And look out for the next live stream on Central RC, and we'll do it again. But take care, enjoy the rest of your week, and maybe see you on Saturday. Take care.